An afternoon fishing trip turned deadly when the wind and waves overturned a canoe on a Washington County lake.
Three friends were on Lake Elmo. The whitecaps on the lake caused the canoe to flip over. A man who lives on the lake saw what happened and was able to save two of the men. Nina Moini had a chance to speak with some people who live on the lake. What a traumatic thing for everyone, Nina.
Yeah, Frank, this is a tragedy many people in the area are feeling deeply tonight. Law enforcement hasn't released any of the names of the people involved yet. They're notifying family members. But those who live on this lake say this is the first drowning they can recall there in several years.
The residents, we love it. It's a very clean lake. It's not very big, but it's big enough to accommodate recreational, pontooning, water skiing, things like that, and fishing.
An afternoon on the lake turned into chaos.
It's so sad. I mean, it's tragic.
Jeff Laramie has lived on Lake Jane for 15 years, raised his own children on the water. He knows somewhere there are parents who are missing a son in his early 20s.
Unfortunately, that individual did pass away.
Washington County Sheriff Dan Starry says 3 men in their early 20s were fishing in a canoe that somehow overturned. Only one of the men was wearing a life jacket.
Please wear your life preserver and make sure that it's secure and that it's on.
Starry says a quick-thinking neighbor hopped in his pontoon and was able to pull the man in the life jacket and another man to safety.
He's torn, right? I mean, he did an outstanding job getting out to the scene as fast as he could, calling 911 and handling everything that he had in front of him.
The third man with no life jacket on lost his life. Water rescue divers found his body a short time later.
Well, it's a parent's worst nightmare, actually, and it's very, very tragic.
The investigators were able to interview the 2 survivors. They're not hurt. They don't suspect alcohol was involved here. And that neighbor who the sheriff says acted so heroically says he doesn't want any attention. He was just doing what he thought was right, Frank.
Well, thank goodness he was there for the other 2. Nina, thank you.